Next question, and Dicky, I think this is another one for you. Someone is asking about working online. So, if someone is a YouTuber, for example, or an online influencer, and they are earning money while being based in Bali, whether it's on a retirement visa or social visit visa, how is that viewed from a tax perspective, Dicky?
Yeah, so it will be difficult for the tax officer to get to caught that kind of business, yeah, unless you are quite big and they know you are doing the business in Indonesia and they know your name. They can check your name on the immigration office and they will come at your door and will charge you with the income tax. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, I don't think currently they have the technicality to get the YouTubers income from. They just don't have the data for that.
Right, understood. So, just to kind of recap what you're saying, it's the two angles to that. Depending on the visa that you're in Indonesia with, like a social or retirement, working online technically may be a breach of the immigration rules.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. So you have an immigration problem if you get caught. And then secondly, you have a tax problem, assuming that you do trigger tax residence by virtue of being in Indonesia more than 183 days, for example. So the correct thing would be to fix your visa situation, get the right visa, as well as register and pay taxes. And from our experience, how do they figure out, just to echo what Dicky has said, it's quite difficult for the tax team and the tax authorities to figure it out, unless you're really big. And of course, there was a lot of chatter about the lady, I think at the end of last year, who said certain things on social media, and it got a lot of attention, and she got in trouble from both an immigration and a tax perspective. So that's how they find out. So it could be you're too good at your job as an influencer and you get a lot of attention, which is, I guess, what an influencer is looking for. Or you may have competitors. We've seen competitors who may, for whatever business reasons, or jealous ex-employees or business associates or whatever, anyone can basically report you. And if they are incentivized to do so. And if you're reported and if you're found to be in breach of immigration and or tax rules, you have a problem. I remember being in the U.S. Embassy in Jakarta, and those who've been on this particular Bali talk have heard me give the story before. And I remember speaking to one of the consular officers, just having a chat about what's going on. And they said that, sometimes he has like one or two people permanently dealing with, and this is from a US perspective. I'm sure for the other Western embassies, they may have similar stories. And this is before the situation in 2020. He had staff almost full-time getting US citizens in Indonesia out of trouble. So those who've been caught specifically working without permission. It's like a full-time job for one of the consular officials. So the point of giving that little anecdote is just don't do it, because it creates no end of trouble if you do get caught, and people get caught all the time. It's just that lady on YouTube last year, she was kind of big, but on the down low, people just get caught all the time and you may not hear about it. So just do the right thing.
Please subscribe, like, share, and comment below. Our books and upcoming event are available at htj.tax. Email us at help@htj.tax to engage us, to advise on international tax or business matters.